Hi, my name is Luna, and my topic's on sex education in schools. It's a little embarrassing to admit, but I didn't know what the birds and bees talk meant when people did you get the bees and the birds and the bees talk? I didn't know what that meant because I didn't get it, so I just learned about that. So looking at me, maybe we should. But anyway, what really is the sex ed debate about? What's it about? I have three main topics. Some parents think it's about their choice, they need to have consent to school shouldn't be teaching your kids stuff if you don't want them to know that stuff yet, because you're the parent, you make the decision or something. Some people argue about what's best for children when it comes to sex education. They're like, should they know better because for their safety, or should they not know because it's taking away their innocence or something. And then what's school for? Because what do we go to school for? We don't go to learn about, some people think sex ed is bad in schools, and some people think sex ed is good in school. That's it. Okay.
Stay up there.
I don't think anyone would have questions after that. Do you have questions?
I bet the questions are opinions or ideas.
Why do you pick this topic?
Because I have a friend that I've met that had a baby, and I don't know, I've been thinking about it a lot because she's young, and I wonder if she'd be here like this had she gotten that education.
Inside or you?
I think sex ed should be taught in schools because we should know. What you say, Sydney?
I also agree that sex ed should be taught in schools. When I was in elementary school, we learned about sexual education, and a lot of people say that it makes kids sexual, but I feel like the way that you introduce it to kids will show if it's about your body and what you can do with your body instead of a whole sexual thing. So I think there's definitely ways to go about it, and I agree.
I do agree. The question for me though is, I don't know, I probably should have looked this up because it was my topic, but I don't know what age would be appropriate. I don't know if it matters. I don't know.
I think younger, as young as possible.
Because you don't want them to get diddled and then they don't know what's going on.
Exactly. No, seriously.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Kids usually start asking questions about their bodies at around 7 or 8.
And then people sexualize them and put their own connotations on their bodies too.
Oh my god, you guys are doing my speech for me.
I think it's more a matter of
Thank you.
catering the education to the kid's age. I don't think we should sit down and teach a 5-year-old the ins and outs of doing it, but they should have an understanding of the topic and that
Their body
adults
parts.
or others interacting with them in not cool ways is not okay.
I think sexual education is not about how to have sex. It's about the body parts that
Your
you have,
sexual reproductive system.
what you can do with those, about sperm and eggs and stuff like that. It's not here's how you have sex. Let's watch a video.
Yeah,
That's
it's
not
about
what sex
boundaries.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
boundaries.
feel like kids should know,
Yeah.
kids should know that's not your nana or your know what your hearts are. Because like you said, if God forbid something were to happen to a child, it's a lot harder. And this isn't just an epiphany or an opinion that I have. Police officers say this all the time when they have to report on things like this, or social workers. It's a lot harder to understand what has happened to a child if all they have are code names for their sexual reproductive organs. How are they gonna be oh, this happened here, but they don't know the name for it and they won't point? Most kids are very reserved. Almost all kids are very reserved. So, because you're little, you don't know what things are, and they're kids. Kids are naturally adventurous. If you don't teach them, they will find out, and how they find out is no longer in your control if you're not willing to teach them. You brought up how you could take away a child's innocence. People will be you can take away a child's innocence if you teach them about this. If you don't teach them about this, somebody will take away their innocence, whether you like it or not.
In a much
You're
harsher
correct.
way.
Yeah.
And I think you could also point out that, like, I think that if we made sex ed more of a topic, like, when we're younger, and especially, like, predators, and, like, drew more awareness to that, I think that would lead on to less stigma surrounding sexual assault victims feeling embarrassed or ashamed.
It wouldn't be as taboo.
Yes, precisely. Well spoken.
Anybody else? All right, thank you so much, appreciate you.